Hey everybody, welcome back. So I have a Blendor USA, I believe it's a 5-door kit that I'm going to put into this heater box before I put it all together. I got a new heater core. I'm going to reuse the evaporator for the AC just because, I mean, it actually looks pretty good out here. The lines look almost new. I'm taking a gamble based upon this CAD came from Texas that the air conditioning probably worked. I didn't want to put an aftermarket one in. They're actually kind of cheap for aftermarket, but the factory ones are like $300, and I'm trying to keep the cost down a little bit, so I'm just gonna reuse the evaporator on this, and we'll see how it goes. If I have a problem with it, I can always take it back apart. It's not a huge deal. So I got a video on how to remove the dash and change the top. So if you need to know how to get the dash out, I'll link in the description to that video and you can see how to get the dash out. This is going to be how to get the heater box out. So if you have a gas truck, you're going to have probably the computer or the PCM right here. You'll have to remove that so you can get access to the 2 bolts that have to come off from the firewall. This is a diesel. The diesel doesn't have that PCM there. It's on the engine. So you have to take out this nut right here and that one right there behind this clip. This clip won't be on there if it's a diesel. I'll pull that off. So they're both 10mm nuts. Like I say, take off that nut right there, nut right there. You have to take off obviously the lines that go to your air conditioning. I think there's an accumulator on the outside and then a line, and then you obviously you have to take off the heater core hoses. Yes, I did get a new heater core. So this is what you're going to need to remove those lines. Quick disconnect. I believe the size was a 5/8 and a 3/4 is what I needed to get that off. So I'm going to pull these 2 screws off, and then you're going to have three nuts, or 2 nuts and a bolt on the inside. So right there, that's one of the nuts. Right there is a bolt, and then over here, right there is another nut. So you take those 3 off, and then the heater core will pull right off. So I'm going to remove those now and pull the heater core off. Well, not the heater core, but this HVAC box out. So you got those bolts out and stuff. Just kind of pull it back. Disconnect this cable off the side of the firewall there, and we're free. So here's a kit that I got. It's got new foam and stuff on there, and it's all aluminum. They give you all the doors. They got them for single zone, dual zone, mega cab, all that. So you gotta start getting this apart to obviously change them. Just take the motor right off. I believe all the screws are the same, so There's two clips in the back that hold that on. There's that, that's off, so like see, we don't have to worry about the foam here. I'll just swap it out with the other piece. So two screws in the front and two more clips in the back. Is that? I think it'd be easier just to leave all the motors hooked up and just take the wiring off like that. Probably doesn't help having the sun behind me, but that is what it is. You got that door. So there's a little clip right under there, two screws that hold them from coming out. So we take that out. All right, so I pulled that off, and then this actually kind of just slides right out. Actually doesn't look in bad condition. Got some mud wasps or something in there. And then I pried this little rod out so it separated the two. I'll pull this off. I unplugged the evaporator core, thermometer, or sensor, whatever you want to call it. Voila. top is removed. So here's the lower door here. We got to pull this drive motor arm out, and the same thing on this side. We got to pull that out, so this will come out. I think this is clipped in, so we're gonna do these clips here, and one there, and then this guy, and then this section should come out so we can get that door out. And our door is out. I believe I'm gonna have to save this rod, so I'm gonna try to pop this rod out. I think I'm gonna have to save it for the other blend doors because it doesn't have a rod, but it's got the little clips on there for it. Pop that out. Sure, I know that was down. Alright, so I pulled a little plug out of this guy. Take that out. Well, this foam is just coming apart. There's a lower door. Assume that's my guy. He's got a little piece of tape on him. Pull that out. Yeah. Door one. Is that? I think that's how that was. It was either like that or it was up. Let me go back and watch the film. Alright, so we got this guy here. The lower one doesn't have the drive gear. It's just got this little arm on there. Like this, I believe. And I believe that arm goes forward towards the blower motor. And in there, tighten these. This is a 4mm. Hopefully that don't seize in there because it's aluminum and steel touching. Is that work on the top half. Alright, so take this guy, pulled the I'm not going to use the pieces from the other top, just because it's all like got mildew and everything all over it. It's pretty gross. I don't even want to mess with it anymore. I'm gonna just get some foam for this and we'll make this work. Push our little key in. Maybe. Take some effort to get in there. Yeah, make sure it's all the way in, and got a new flapper in there. Oops. There's that part for the top. This other lower piece here, I'll pull that doodad out of it. I'm taking a brush and kind of cleaning this stuff up with it. So. This foam looks surprisingly similar to like air conditioning foam that goes around the window. So I might get some of that and then just use some tape or something and stick it on there just to hold it in place. So once it's in there, it's getting pressed together, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. It's just holding it in place while you get it installed. Is that for that? So this is the one that goes on top, right there or something, or one of them spots. Let's see, what do we got? The top piece. So the top piece goes on the top. There's the top piece. Pull these pieces out. I have to pull both sides out. Pretty much just break them off. This piece is going to wind up like this because it's the opposite of the other one. Go in there like so. We put the rod between it, and then they'll operate back and forth. Take that and put this back in. It's nice because I have two tabs on one side and one tab on the other side, so should only go one way. heater core. So, just went to the hardware store, got me some of this rubber foam. It actually seems quite similar to what we got here. So I'm gonna give it a try. Feels kind of like it. Yeah. Worth a shot. Oops. It's about the same thickness, maybe a little thicker, but sticky on one side. We'll try to redo the foam with that. All right, let's slap this back on. So right now I have not put the heater core in yet. I think I'm gonna try to just slide it in. Basically, this is just sliding right in the back. To be honest, I am a bit dissatisfied with this. It's not really bent very well. This tube isn't straight. It's like it's not bent at a 90. It's like not really what I would call a great product. But I guess it is what it is. So shove that in there, put the little bracket on there, and then yeah, keep moving. Anywho, I got this, put this on. Pump, pump. Peel all this old tape off. So I'm gonna peel this off this. I'll peel it off the end there, and I'll peel off that too. And I'll come back when I'm done. So I'm gonna start putting this stuff back together. that's that. Now I'll put some of this foam on these openings here. See how that goes. Which way do I want to go with it? It's not so bad. So I'm going to loop around the front of that one, and well, then we're done. So we got this all on. I think that was a 10 or 12 foot roll. I got about a foot left. So it actually took a lot more than I thought it would. So there's that. It's all sealed up. I'll go stick it back in the truck and continue on reassembling. So anyway, I don't know if there's any type of temperature rating on this. If it's high temp or anything. It just says to install roughly between 40 and 90 degrees. Remove dust, ground grease. Doesn't really have a temperature rating or anything. It's for like doors and stuff, but it does say ideal for automotive and marine use. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I know it can kind of get pretty hot in there, but anyway, so hope that could help somebody. Thanks for watching.